Hi, Killian. It's your dad. I don't know how many times I've sat down at my computer, especially this last 2 weeks, and tried to write you back from the last email that you sent me. And I haven't been able to put into words what I want to say, or what I want to do, how I feel. So I'm just going to see if I can't talk to you. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. I love you so much. I am so sorry, Killian. I'm so sorry for everything. I messed up. I messed up big time. I'm trying to hold my phone and do this, and it's hard, and I love you so much, and I'm so sorry for everything I've done. So sorry. I never, ever wanted to lose you or Cherokee. Ever. The furthest thing. My drinking was out of control. There's no doubt about that, Killian. No doubt. Showing up to court with alcohol on my breath was the worst thing I could have ever done. I obviously needed some help at that point. Still didn't get it. I mean, I am so sorry. That's all I can say. But I don't know what's going on with you, and we need to figure it out. You have crossed the line, Killian. You know that. You're 16 years old now. When I was 16, by the way, I'm at my house here in California. When I was 16, I turned 16 here. Not at this place. I lived in Fortuna, which is about 11 miles that way, which would be south. But here it is. I guess I can flip this, can I? No, hold on. Here it is. Been fighting with this damn mole or gopher or whatever the hell it is back here. I think I've got him whipped. See all these holes he dig? Little piles everywhere. Anyway, the reason I moved back here is because it is absolutely the most beautiful place I've ever lived. I went to 5 different high schools. I was a new student 5 times. Yeah. And so I know what it's like. I don't know where you're at now. I think Fort Collins is where you're at. But I'm going to find out. I've got to contact your mom sometime this week. Friday, no later than Friday, I guess. Not that I want to, but I have to. Start some sort of visitation with Cherokee. It's time to start healing this family, Killian. That's all I got to say. Life is too short. Today you turned 16. Cousin Kim, I don't know if you remember her or not. She died last week. We just got back from Reno, from her funeral. It was more of a family memorial. Her dad, me, my mom, Sherry, Ariel, TJ, Jason, Brandy, Janessa, Jelani, Tylee, Isabella, just our family. and Mike, her boyfriend. We all had just a really nice memorial. It was great. It was a shock. It was not expected. We weren't expecting it. Yeah, I'm having a cigarette. This isn't easy for me, Killian. I haven't talked to you in a very long time, and it's very sad. And why is that? I mean, what is it that happened from the time that I dropped you off at your mom's house to going to Hal's, getting all that taken care of, to while I was there getting a letter, a no contact letter. I fly back to Cheyenne. I talked to you at school. You just said your mom was mad. You didn't know why and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden the venom from you. So something happened. What is it? I need to know. I want to know. The last thing that I know is that you were getting ready to go to therapy with your mom over this deal with Cherokee. And I wanted to know the result of that. When I called to find the result of that, that's when the phone call stopped. So whatever happened there, look, it is in the past. It is behind us. But what you've been saying to me, I'm going to find out what happened, what's going down. I'm not just going to all of a sudden stop seeing my kids, Killian, because your mom says that that's what needs to be done. No. Did I need to get sober? Yes. Yes, I did. Did I get sober? Yes. Yes, I did. We're going to go upstairs here in a minute, and I'll take you through the house, and you can, I'm going to friend you on Facebook. I don't know who told you what, or what you think you've known, or anything. I have not had a drink in 18 months. I take that back. There was a night, I think it was probably a month ago, that I did start to have a couple of drinks, and then I poured out the rest of the bottle. That's the only time in almost 2 years, and I don't ever want to have to ever open a bottle again. I don't ever have to. I did have to get sober. There's no doubt about that. I did have to get my life back in order. Killian, I was on a path when me and your mother first separated that was to the top. My life I was #1, Arbitron rated, right there in Cheyenne. We were doing well, and things fell apart. I'm not going to sit here and go through whose fault it was or what happened and this and that. You know the stories. Or maybe you don't, because from what I'm reading in your emails, you're way off base about me, about everything that's happened in our lives, about your family, about who your family is, Killian. I'm seriously. And that's why I'm pissed about this, having to do this way. And I'm very sad. I'm very sorry. I want all of that. I want you to understand all of that. And I can't put it all down. I just can't. I haven't been able to. I'm sorry. I miss you and Cherokee like nobody's business. And I have started my family, my life. I've put my life back together, Killian. When me and your mom split, on top of the world in the radio business, I left there. Went to Reno. And I was going through a divorce. And it's a very hard thing. I mean, you don't know, can't, maybe, I hope never know what that's like. It was hard on both of us. It's hard on anybody. You can't be so naive as to some of your friends haven't been through a divorce. I mean, it's just rampant. And it happened, and it was a rough time in my life. I knew one thing for sure, though, in doing that, and I was told that if I didn't get sober, I would lose my kids. I would not. Well, at that time, it was just you. That I wouldn't win if I was drinking. So I went into rehab, and I got sober. that cost me, because by going into rehab, I admitted that I had an alcohol problem, and by getting help and getting better, they can now say that I admitted that I had an alcohol problem and put me through all these bullshit things, an alcohol evaluation and a drug test, one time per year, every year, which, by the way, has been satisfied. So I am in complete, everything's cool with me with the courts. The only one in contempt here is one who has not provided me the visitation that is in black and white on that court order. So anyway, I got sober. There's no way that we were going to fly back and forth the way things were going. Your mom didn't like Florida, living with her parents and all that shit. So she decided to move to Cheyenne, would move to Cheyenne, maybe move to Cheyenne. That would be the place where she would move if she was going to move. So I did. Left a kick-ass job, left a wonderful place. You know that story too. Get out there, help you guys get out there. Everything seems to be going fine. I'm not happy there. I can't make any money in radio there. The economy's falling to shit. Mortgage companies are closing left and right. I'm in the mortgage business. I'm selling cars. I'm miserable. I'm drunk. First time I had a drink was on the airplane back from Florida. After I lost you guys in court. I didn't lose. I got joint custody. I fought my ass off. Less than 1% of all custody cases go to trial. Ours did. Yeah. I wasn't going to give up custody of you guys. Your mom wanted full custody. Bullshit. Joint custody. What we got. But because of the distance in which I had to travel, and you had to travel, I could visit the state of Florida anytime I visit you. I did. Often. Not often enough, but it's expensive. I don't know, Kellyanne. We ended up in Cheyenne. I was drunk when I got to Cheyenne. I should have never, ever tried to get back into your guys' life. Drinking. I know better. Just making sure they're still recording. Oh, I'm in the house now. Here, let me give you the quick 5-minute tour. This is unscripted and stuff, so it's kind of messy, maybe. Sherry and I have committed our lives to one another. We're pretty much married. We want to wait till you guys are all old enough and to all be together when we celebrate that wedding, and that you're old enough to party down if you want to. That includes Cherokee, who's the youngest. Ariel's 10. And that's her daughter from her previous marriage, and she's adopted from Russia. And I love her very much. For the last 2 years we've lived together, and we decided to move out here because I've been out here before. I can work anywhere. The opportunity I have out here has been a home run. God, I hope you take advantage of where we're at in our lives. Your life has changed forever, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you like it or not. It has. It's just a fact of the matter. Hopefully you use it, you do good with it. Hopefully you do. I know you will. You're the most best kid ever. Killian, you're best. You know? Okay, sorry about that. I'm holding it together for you. I love you very much. I love Cherokee. I miss her so much. Anyway, we've been together. We decided to wait for you guys to be able to celebrate as I told her that I'm a package deal, that I come with my kids, and she has helped me get sober, Killian, stay sober. I've never met anybody like her. She's wonderful. She's my love. And God has put us together. Our story is just phenomenal, and we are deeply in love. And I'm sorry. And you're probably bashing me and showing this to whoever, and I don't care, Killian. I love you. I need you to know that. I need Cherokee to know that. You talk about my dad and you say, oh, he called you a sociopath. Well, my dad just got out of a mental hospital, Killian, a state mental hospital. I love him, and with that said, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I never. I mean, thank God it's Sterling. He was my everything, and I'm glad that you have Mike, I think, in your life. He obviously knows about your website because he posted on there. So that worries me because the things that you have written about me up there are untrue. I want them taken down, by the way, and totally misguided. So you've either been lied to, and I don't know how you can all of a sudden just forget. For 12 years of your life, you've been with me every single year of it, and then all of a sudden you don't even know who you're mixed up about your family and stuff. So the point of this is that we're going to get some help one way or another. You're either going to do it with me, over the phone, or Skype, or here, or you're going to do it with your mom and Mike. But there's going to be some counseling, because when they told you to handle contact with me, this is not what they had in mind, okay? You cross the line and there's consequences to that. I'm sorry, there just is. And you have an opportunity to make it better, to start this process of us healing. Because I'm going to fight for Cherokee just like I fought for you for the rest of my life. I'm not going to court anymore, Killian. I don't have to. It's written in black and white what needs to be done. I'm doing my part. It's time for her to step up to the table. That's it. It's already been court ordered. I'm just going to enforce it. I have to. I love you. How do I go about that? I don't know. Find out. But I got to get a hold of her this week in regards to child support. And make sure that you guys are getting the money, and get some money if you don't have it. But happy birthday. 16 years old. So here's my proposal, Killian. You're 16. You are old enough to make your own decisions as to where you want to live, who you want to be with. You're going to get your driver's license, I hope, today. And you're going to need a car. I didn't have one when I was 16. But it sure would have made my life a lot easier. But my mom and dad just couldn't afford it, period. Hal could have, but he didn't start feeling his guilt till I was 18. And I'm not doing it because I feel guilty. I'm doing it because I want you to drive something safe. I need the peace of mind knowing that you're in something reliable and not something it's a piece of shit. As a POS, as you and I used to call it. Cody, no. This is Cody. This is my doggy. He's just a puppy. He turns 1 in just a couple weeks, huh? Which is what, 7? He got fat. He was so cute and sweet, and now he's rotting, huh? Hey, come here. Say hi. Come here. Hi. Hi, good boy. Love you. Anyway, back to the car thing. I'd like to see you come out here. Tell your mom that you and I need to work some things out. Fly you into San Francisco. It's a 4-hour drive up the coast. You and I can talk. You can tell me everything that you need to tell me. Maybe I can explain some things to you. Maybe we start to feel better, maybe not. But we started the process. Come up here, meet Sherry and Ariel. Set up some kind of counseling thing and drive your car back home. Something that needs to be done between you and I. Something that I'd like us to start healing. Kim's death last week really took a toll on me, Killian. I mean, she's become real close with this family. Over the past 4 years, she walks every morning with my mom. They do Pilates together. I think your mom met her. And it was just a shock. She was only 50 years old. I had talked to her the Thursday before she died, and she was planning a trip up here. She adored you, Killian. She adored you. She, I don't know how many times, would tell me, oh, I got this deal to go to Tampa. Round trip tickets to Tampa and a weekend in a condo, and would fly me out there. And she didn't win any trips or anything. She was flying me back and forth. Every time you came to town, she would spoil you rotten. Just spoil you rotten. She lived in a lot of pain. She was a great person. She loved you very much. Her dad is devastated. I've played golf with Uncle Gary now several times in the past year, and he's a great guy. Sterling's brother. And then really, I had never got a chance to know him until just this past couple of years. And he's a great guy. She's special. But anyway, my thought is that your mom's going to say no, blah, blah, blah. But you're 16. You're a man. It's not so terrible that we can't fix anything among our family. Life is too short. 50 years old is not that old, Killian, to just all of a sudden, bam, die. Oh, here's Ronnie. Ronnie, say hi. Hi, good girl. How come you're not in the house? Did Ariel kick you out? Give you the tour in a minute. But life is too short. I wish you would have got the opportunity to get to know Kim better. She really just adored you. She adores all the kids in this family. And Shalani's getting so big, And the thing that just kills me is that I went to Reno, and it's the same thing every time. How's Killian? Where's Killian? I haven't heard from Killian. Everybody, because I haven't showed them your emails. They wouldn't believe it's you. And nobody wants their 15-year-old talking like that. Now 16. Nobody wants that. So can we fix this? I love you. I'm reaching out again, and I won't stop, Killian. No matter what you say or what you do, I will always, always love you. Always. No one can stop that. If you don't feel comfortable driving that distance back with your car or whatever, work something out. Maybe I fly back with you. If you're going to be living in Fort Collins or whatever, you're more than welcome to come here anytime, Killian. By the way, a fresh start sometimes is the best thing. Being a new student's never easy, but I did it 5 times. And this is the most beautiful place on the whole planet that I've ever lived. And I lived everywhere. 5 different high schools. Trust and believe, this is it. What do you want? What do you want? So I'm going to give you till Friday to respond. We'll go up and I'll friend you on Facebook. Maybe we can start talking before then. I'm going to send this to you via email. Here's the tour. Come on in. Here's your bone. Your deer antler. Oh yeah, hot tub. Sat in that last night. It's wonderful. A backyard. Secluded. It's kind of our family room here with Cody chewing on a box. Like I said, sat in front of that computer for over an hour this morning trying to respond and write you a happy birthday, and this is what you get. Kitchen, kind of a mess. Whoops, we had chili, so we're just eating chili out of the crock pot today. Warm, it's good stuff. Dining room, we sit down and we eat dinner at the table. Here's the family rules. Here's my Cherokee. There's my Killian. My mom is just really missing you. So is my grandma. What did they ever do, Killian, besides just love you? I mean, beyond anything. And they're your family. They love you. Oh, there's Jelani and Janessa. He's getting so big. He's so funny. Look at that smile. Yeah, what did she ever? She loves you. She's such a good person. It just is so sad, Killian. It really is. Yeah, I've spent 2 years putting my life back together the way that my life should be, before I left it all in Reno. And now I'm doing exactly what I want to do, what I've always wanted to do. I'm good at it. I want you to be a part of it. I love you. Oh, here we go into the front. Here's your old man, fat as ever. Oh. I see, Leland. Where's Ariel? A bunny. Upstairs bathroom. Oh, there's Ariel. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm watching a dog sing.
Did you eat some breakfast?
No.
Say hello, America.
Hello, America.
talking to my son. Killian. The Charty Production Studios. Yeah, I see that you're no longer a Raider fan, which is okay with me. I don't have any problems with that. Football's football, baby. We'll see you on Sunday. Bob Costas, Dick Vitale, Bob Ryan and Dick Schaap, my friend Wyatt Thompson, voice of K-State, Lori. Yeah, Killian, over the past couple of years, done a couple of things. Nominated Sportscaster, Sports Writer, National Sportscaster, Sports Writers Association banquet last year. I went to that. Let's see, Nevada Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Made a dump load of money doing sports, and have got my name on the radar with a lot of big wigs. Killian, it's happening fast. Don't miss out. I want you to. Oh, I cracked my iPad. I got to take that, get it fixed. Anyway, the hats. Yeah, baby. I love you. Anybody sleeping still? I'll edit this part out.
Okay. Thanks.
Anyway, there's your nickel tour. But come on, get out. Come on.
I'll get the door, honey. You're good enough.
So there you go. I want you to really consider this, Killian. I mean, at some point or another, Cherokee's going to be a part of my life. I hope. All I can do is keep trying, telling you that I love you, and that I'm sorry. I am sorry. The Killian that I've known and always known is so loving and forgiving and caring. And alcoholism is a horrible, horrible disease, and I suffer from it. Bad. Here's the neighborhood. Oh, the car. It's my car. I don't know why we got out of focus there. Cody. And Sherry's truck. I just traded my truck in. Actually, we're getting new cars here next week. I love you. I miss you. These were fun on the beach. We're going to get a few more. Just living my life, Killian. I want you and Cherokee to be a part of it. I love you. I'm your dad. I will always be here for you. Always. And I want to help you. I know you're hurting. I love you very much. Happy birthday. Please, please call me.